BassResinator here. What is this? Well, it just so happens that today is my son's father-in-law's birthday, and he loves to golf. So I thought I'm gonna personalize this brand new golf ball. I mean, I just pulled it out of the pack. Okay, brand new, spanking new. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put it in a sphere. I'm really tempted to not use deep pour resin because that ball. Yeah, I better use deep pour. Yeah, I'll just use deep pour. But let me start by personalizing this. Okay, the name Pinnacle right there. His name is Sam. Well, Samuel, but I'm going to put Sam. Sam I am. Whoa. Don't worry. Just because of those little dimples in there. Now, well, that was good. Come on now. Mix up that gold ink. See why I said not to worry? Because I could fix it with that gold. Okay. Now while that is drying, I'm going to make the little thing that's going to hold it in place. So some of you have seen me do this before. I am going to get a thin line. I'm going to put that over here because my big lamp is that way. And I'm just going to make sure I have it long enough. It doesn't really matter at this point how long it is, but I'm just going to put a couple layers so it'll thicken it up so that it'll have some substance to it, and then I'm going to UV resin it here. Realize the ball has to go in upside down into the sphere, and this one will barely fit, so I'm gonna have to stretch it out a little bit. But I'm gonna attach that UV resin rod to this, put it in there, and then hold it in place with that was the wrong size. A popsicle stick. Just set it like that. This will set over the top. Get to move the ball wherever I need it to be. And there we go. So, okay, that first layer is cured. back over it for another layer. This is probably all I'm going to need is 2. But of course there's bubbles now. Don't want those bubbles in the way. Okay, I'm just going to do this a couple times and then I'll come back. Okay, while that was curing, I put a little bit of UV over the top of this. I didn't want to try and stick that down in and have it possibly rub against the side of the mold and scratch off the name. So that's sealed in there with UV resin. Cool. Now, and I cured this from both sides. Now I need to get it. Okay, I'm going to use a different type of UV resin for this. I'm going to use the UV for bonding. Put it right on the bottom. Oh, it's got a... Well, before I go anywhere, there was a, I don't know what that was on that ball. Here, just put it through the ball washer. Got it all cleaned up. Okay, so get my flashlight. This UV cures super fast. Okay, my left hand is practically useless. I say that because I had my arm broken in football, American football, and when the doctor put it all back together, he had to cut out about 1.5 inches of each bone, the radius and the ulna, in order to, because it was what they call a green stick fracture. So it was just shattered. So he had to cut out that much so that he'd have an area for it to be able to grow back. But in the process, he didn't line the bones up exactly, and that caused me not to have total function. And it's a pain sometimes. Okay. Stretch this out. There, we got it in. Now I need to figure out. Doesn't matter which side is front, but I just need to get to make sure that ball is centered. So as I'm doing that, I'm gonna, well, be that way then. I'm gonna get this UV resin on here, have it ready to go. Okay, now, whoop, doesn't matter. Okay, let me, the hair on that stick. Okay, got that off. Let me see, I gotta get down So right below where my finger is, should be about the level I needed. Cure in place, baby. Cure in place. Yeah. And then I'll be able to cut this off. It's clear, so I'm going to use clear resin around it. And away we go. Now to mix up some resin. And I do not have any idea how much to mix up now because I don't know how much that ball is going to displace. Okay, let me get the resin mixed up. Be right back. Okay, I mixed up some deep pour. This is Let's Resin deep pour. And I put it through the vacuum chamber, which is real fun to watch. Sometime I'll have to show a video of what that looks like. I'm going to try and pour this. Okay. Stay over there. I don't want it to go in and dump too far and cause bubbles. I don't want to introduce bubbles. Now this resin, the deep pour from Let's Resin, is good for up to 4 inches. Well, this sphere is not 4 inches, it's like 3 inches, so we should be safe. Well, I mixed up just the right amount. Leave a little bit here for the base. Now I have a plan for the base. There's some bubbles hanging out right under the edge there. See if I can get them out of there. Come on out. Stop hiding back in there. Stop hiding back in there. Now, deep pour resin is very good at releasing bubbles, so I'm just trying to get any spots where there might be. I saw those hanging out there, so I thought, yep, I need to get them. Now I could have a little bit left in here. I could try and fill that up as much as possible, or tell you what I'm gonna do. Let me see if I can get it around to this side. This is where his name is. And look, right there's a bubble hanging out. Got him. Got him. If I pull it over here to the edge. Yeah, I can see it right through there. Cool. So what I need to do is line this up and then just leave it alone. That's going to shrink anyway down as it cures. So there's a little bubble right there. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is I have some green glitter, and I'll put a little layer of that after this is all cured in another tiny layer. And I have a round, let me see if I can get it without wasting too much of your time. I have some of these LED lights, and that would fit there perfectly. Put the glitter, green glitter, and then have a light underneath, so you could have it as a night light or just a little light, if however you want it. So it would shine green underneath, because golf ball, green, you play it hopefully on green grass. Sometimes I've seen people playing some really nasty looking stuff. Anyway, yeah, so that's my plan on that. That's my plan for Sam. Yep. I'm sure he will appreciate this. And if he doesn't, well, I'll let him know he should appreciate it. Sam's a cool guy. We share a granddaughter. It's their only grandchild, and my wife and I have 2 grandkids and another one on the way, because we have another kid that's married, and then the granddaughter that we have is also Sam's granddaughter. So there's another one coming in that family, so they'll have 2 and we'll have 3. But I'm not keeping tabs that way. I'm just having fun with grandkids. They are fun. Okay. This is going to sit for a couple of days, so I'll come back when it's time to put that. Okay, shall I show you how I do the green, or shall I just do it? I'm thinking, I told you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a layer of, a very small layer of resin with some green, and then right on top of that, or bottom of that, I'm going to put that little lamp. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have a little mold that's made for those lights. That's what I'm going to do. And then I can stick this little LED light into that base, and if he doesn't want it on the lamp, he can take it off and put it wherever he wants, and if he wants to light it up, he can put it there. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, thinking out loud. So I don't need to show you me putting the green you know, I got some green metal flakes and some green glitter. I don't know what I want, but I don't want it too opaque that the light can't go through it. Know what I mean? Okay, know what I mean, Sam? Yeah. Okay, we will see you for the unmolding of this, and then me putting that onto the little lamp. Yeah, this is going to be fun. I hope Sam enjoys this. Okay, we'll see ya. Bye. I want to show you, I took it to the sink out in the kitchen to put soap in the mold so that I could get it out easier. I want to show you what I did though. I did put that green glitter. I also put some plants down in there, but I have a T that's broken to sort of go along with it. But those are really difficult to see because that golf ball covers most of it. So if you look at the bottom, you'll see that it's there. If you don't know that it's there, then you miss out. But here we go. Look at this. Happy birthday, Sam. Woo! That makes that magnify to some humongous size. And you can't see the T at all. Even from the side you can't because of that green. But you turn it over and you'll know it's there. Okay. Coolness. I'll take some stills of this. That is a real golf ball. A Pinnacle 2. Personalized. Yeah. If you are a subscriber of mine, thank you for subscribing. If you're not, you ought to consider it. And if you do consider it, and you click the subscribe button below, also click the little bell icon, and then anytime I do something new, you'll be notified. So yeah, thank you for being here today, and happy birthday, Sam. Hope you like this a lot. Yeah. Okay, we'll see ya.